Hello, welcome to this video. Now, when it comes to growing your business revenue, which is more cash in your bank accounts, a lot of people stress about how do I do that? How do I increase my revenue in my business? Creating this video to share with you the 5 possible ways you can increase your revenue and of course your profits in your business. There are only 5 possible ways you can do that. So I'm going to be unfolding and sharing with you these 5 possible ways to help you accelerate and grow and compound your revenue in your business, which I'm sure is your ultimate goal. So let's dive in. So there are 5 possible areas. The first area is generating more leads. The second area is more conversions. The third area is more transactions. The fourth is higher prices. And then the fifth is a higher profit margin. So these are what I call the 5-step profit formula to scaling your business. And you can use this in 2023, this year, to help you grow your business. So let's dive in. So more leads. Well, the more leads you're able to bring into your business, the more opportunities you have to have more sales. So there are a lot of ways for you to generate more leads in your business, but obviously this is directly correlated to the amount of at-bats, opportunities that you can have in your business. So we have everything from, organic content creation is obviously one of the easier ways to generate leads. Paid ads, very, very popular. Influencer marketing, very, very popular. Joint venture partnership is actually a very, very good one, and I like. So joint venture partnership is when you find another business who is also serving your ideal client but another a direct competitor to you, and then you combine with them so that they can refer business to you, and in exchange you maybe give them like a commission for bringing business to you. I use this a lot in my business. So for example, if you are a wedding photographer, for example, you can partner with a baker who also bakes wedding cakes, such that when they have a client who says, hey, I'm actually looking to bake a wedding cake for my wedding, they can then refer your services to them and say, hey, I actually know a wedding photographer that you can hire. Let me put you in touch with them. And in exchange for that referral, you give the baker some sort of commission. So that's what a joint venture partnership is, and it's a great way to generate leads for your business. You can use referrals also, where you just have people refer business to you. Publicity and PR is also a great way. So doing a lot of press mentions, press mentions. That's also a great way. Direct mail, digital marketing. These are great ways to generate more leads. But the idea is that you generate more leads, you generate more opportunities to have more sales, which obviously generates more revenue for your business. The second category or way to generate more revenue and compound your growth is having more conversions. So can you increase the amount of leads that you're converting into customers? And the higher that number is, the more revenue you can generate. Now, there are a couple of ways you can do this. Obviously, the first way is to just improve your sales process, improve your offer, improve your sales process and your ability to close on the sale, but also improve your drip campaigns or have a drip campaign. So basically, a drip campaign is where you put somebody into an email list and then you build and nurture them to build trust with them over a period of time using email messages. And usually in the email sequences, you're adding value to them. You're sharing testimonials. You're sharing proof that your process, your products, your offer works. You're sharing testimonials from other happy clients. And that is one way to nurture your ideal clients and improve your conversions over time. And that way is just classic follow-ups. You just have to follow up with people. So if, for example, you do a sales call and someone says, you know what, I'm interested, but I'm not ready to buy right now. Follow up with me in 2 months. You need to have a system and a process in place that can send follow-up messages or can remind you to call this person, email them, so that you can say, hey, are you ready to move forward right now? A lot of businesses, you were surprised by a lot of businesses that I've seen, they don't have a tight follow-up sequence. Usually having a CRM of some sort will help with doing a lot of follow-ups. The third area of leverage to help you increase and compound your growth is having more transactions. So can you have your ideal clients doing more business with you? So if somebody's already happy with you, well, can you get them to come in and ask for more of your services or more of your product, or come into your store or have a request more of your services? That is exactly what more transaction is. And the reason why I love this approach is because this person or this individuals trust and like you already, and they've already spent with you, which means that it's easier to get them to spend even more with you if you can show them real good value for why they should if you do that. You've already done the hard work of getting them to spend already, so they can spend even more with you if there is proof that they will generate value for them. And there are a couple of strategies and ways you can encourage more transactions. The first one is doing what we call down sells. So a down sell is basically where if someone is not ready to proceed or move forward with your main offer, you have other products that are cheaper that you can offer them. So for example, if a coaching program you have, for example, or your marketing services, the minimum expectation is that, hey, it's going to be a 6 month expectation. That's like your normal package. But some people are not ready to commit to 6 months. You can say, hey, we can do a 1 month package, and this is what our 1 month package looks like. You're not going to get the same experience as a 6 month client, but at least we can start to work together and I can start showing you some value already. And at least you still make the sale, even if it's not at the higher amounts you want to, but you still make the sale. And people who give you money are more likely to give you more money down the road if, again, you can show them the proof that it's worth the investment for them. So that's what down sales are. Then another strategy is obviously adding additional products and services to your offer. So the more options you're able to provide people, the more they can choose and of course buy more from you. Now again, this one is a very, very tricky one because you don't want to overwhelm people or have too many offers, because then you get overwhelmed and lost with all of the many offers going on. I would say having at most 2 to 3 offers is a great idea, because then you can have options for people if they're not ready to move forward with your main option. The other option is reactivating former customers. So if someone has already bought from you, there's no reason why you can't reach out to them again and say, hey John, I have this new thing that could be of value to you. Or asking them, hey, I know you enjoyed working with me last month. What else are the problems you're having that I can solve for you? And then learning that information and then building an offer to solve the problems for them. That's what reactivating former customers is. And that's a great, excellent strategy to increasing the amount of transactions that you have, which will obviously help you increase the amount of revenue you're able to bring into your business. The fourth one is just very simple: higher prices, just charging more. And this is a very tricky one because sometimes there's a mental block from business owners where they're like, I don't want to increase my price. People are gonna say no. But if you're actually offering value to people, you can absolutely increase your price. And it's a matter of confidence. If you feel like the ROI that somebody is getting from your product or from your offer or from your services is there, then you can absolutely increase your price if the ROI is there. So it's just a matter of getting it done and standing by it, and people will just say yes to it. And I've tried this many times myself, where I just increase my price for no reason, but because I just want to increase my price. And I increase my price and no one bats an eye. And I just discovered and realized that I was the limiting factor all along. It was me that was limiting myself from increasing my price. So feel free to increase your price. Actually increase your price. You'll be surprised by how well people will receive it. So increase your price. So the fifth one, which is higher profits. So increasing your profits by doing a couple of things. Number one, cutting costs. So there are things in your business and expenses, software that you're not using as frequently. You always want to make sure that you're looking through your list. If you're not tracking your expenses in your business, that's a recipe for failure. You need to be tracking your expenses in your business every month, every week, to understand what you're spending money on, and look through all of that list every month and try to find out which of these services are getting me value, which of these products or tools are really giving me the ROI I want, versus which one should I be cutting out, so you can cut costs. And that way to increase your profit is doing upsells and cross-sells. So basically an upsell is where someone buys something and you're able to upsell them on a bigger, better version of that same product. So for example, you go to McDonald's, right? And they say, hey, do you want to make this a meal? So making it a meal is basically they're upselling you. You bought a nice burger, and I love a good burger from McDonald's, right? And then they're like, okay, you bought this burger. Do you want to add a fry and a drink to it to improve your experience? And that's exactly what upsells are. So in your product and your services, you can have your main offer, and you can say, hey, for an additional $2,000 or an additional $500, you can get some of these additional things to improve and enhance your experience. That's a way to increase your profit. Most times, it doesn't cost you a lot more to offer these services, but you can make a lot more profit from doing this upsell. And that thing in the area of increasing your profit is doing cross sells. So cross sells is basically offering a different product that enhances their experience as well. So in cross sells, the cross-sell doesn't necessarily have to be your own product or your own offer. It could be a different product from a different company, but it enhances their experience. So for example, let's just say you're a marketing coach and your ideal clients, they come to you for marketing services. You can say, hey, I know you came to me for marketing services, but I do have a partner who can help you with all of your copywriting need. And then you charge them an extra amount of money to use the copywriting services of your partner that you've created an arrangement with, and you make an extra profit on that cross-sell that you've done, if that makes sense. So you bring in an extra partner that has nothing to do with your main offer or your main business, but you know that this product or this service will enhance the experience, so you can go create this arrangement, this deal, this partnership with that company or someone else to offer more value to your clients, and in exchange, you make a little bit of a profit from making that connection for them. So that is what cross-sell is like. And that one is called bundling. And bundling is where you combine a whole bunch of different set of packages to provide more ROI for your ideal clients. So bundling will be something like where you say, hey, I normally all of these services or all of these products, if I was to sell them individually, there will be the cost would be a total of $10,000. But because I like it today, I'm going to combine all of these products and all of the services into a $7,000 package. So you're saving $3,000. And what that does is it makes people feel like they're getting more value for the product itself, and that's what bundling exactly is. Now, before we wrap up today's video, I actually want to show you what it actually looks like once we're able to see how each of these areas of the business, how they can compound your growth. And there's a little exercise here, I call it the profit growth calculator, how you can compound your growth. So we have all these areas here. We've got more leads, more conversions, more transactions, higher prices, more gross profits. Now let's assume that you have your business generates 1,000 leads per month, right? And that's the baseline. 1,000 leads per month, you're converting at 25%, and then which means you're doing 250 sales. You have 10 transactions per customer, and you're charging $100 per widget, which means you're doing just $250,000 a year, and your profit margin is 25%. Now let's take a look at what small improvements or incremental changes in each of these areas, how they can impact your overall revenue and your business. So let's say we increase each of these areas by 10%. We do 10% more lead, 10% more conversions, 10% more transactions, 10% higher prices, and 10% more revenue. That does some magical things. It takes our revenue from $250,000, it takes it to $366,000 by just generating 10% more leads, 10% more conversions, and 10% more transactions on higher prices. Same thing with our gross profit. If we're able to do 10% more profit by maybe cutting costs or doing some of the other things that I've shared with you in today's video, we're able to go from $62,500 to $100,000. Amazing stuff. And let's do a 50%. If we're able to generate 50% increase in each of these areas of the business, that takes us from $366,000 to $1.2 million, and it takes our gross profit from $100,000 to $474,000. So the idea of showing you this quick exercise is to show you the power of making small incremental improvements in each of these areas. You don't have to attack everything at once. You can say, I'm going to focus this month on just generating more leads. I'm going to focus this month on generating more transactions, and you'll be surprised by the power of what small incremental improvements can make in your business. So I hope you found value in this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I always love to answer your questions about these things. And of course, if you need help with your lead generation, with your marketing, I'm happy to help you. There will be a link in the comments or in the description to this video where you can go to our website. I can share with you how we can help you generate more leads, more sales, more revenue for your business. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. I create videos like this to help you grow your business online. And of course, like and share this video with somebody in your network that you think could generate value from this. All right, I'll see you in the next video.